I'm a 50-50 partner in a e-commerce business. We have a men's grooming brand that we sell men's grooming tools. Right now, we have about 5 employees. Last year's revenues, we did about $6 million, $1.3 million on the EBITDA. This year, we're on track to do about $9 to $10 million. And if we have a good Q4, closer to about $2 million on the EBITDA.
Hee-haw! Way to go, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. And also, zero debt, cash flow and financing everything ourselves.
How long you had this?
We started late 2021, and we just been trailblazing, hitting the ground running.
Man, you guys have been frying it up. Way to go. I'm proud of you. Good job.
Been blessed from the man above.
Yeah, you have been. You worked your butt off, too, and you're smart. Cool. How can I help?
Yeah, so 2024 was a year my partner and I said, hey, let's sell the business and, let's take the money and let's hit that retirement number and, sail off into the sunset. But we came across, so 2024 was the year we really wanted to obviously maximize our return. Mm-hmm. So we put a lot of work in and we did a little bit better than expected. So usually year over year, we grow about 20, 30%. This year, we grew about 100%.
Whoa.
So, I've been kind of baffled because right now, with the opportunities that we have now, we could possibly now expand internationally into Europe and UK, as well as some other countries, as well as right now, we're only selling on one major e-commerce platform. We can expand to about 2 to 3 others. And then also now we have some business deals lined up to possibly go into some big box stores. So we looked at this and we're like, wow, the opportunity, we could probably do 2 to 3x in the next, I would say 3 to 4 years if we really put the work in. But my question is, so this year, we wanted to exit it, and then for me, I wanted to sail off in the sunset. But, I've been, looking to the man upstairs quite a bit, trying to find answers on where to go. And I came across this situation, and he led me to you. So, but my thing is, me personally, I just recently got married and looking to start my family. I'm 38 years old, and I really wanted to focus on being there for my family, my wife in the beginning, for sure, in the early years for my children, and also maybe build my relationship closer to the Lord above. But then this opportunity came, and I'm kind of torn now on, do I try to maximize?
I'm sorry, you can't have a walk with the Lord, be a good husband, and be a good dad and work? Of course you can.
I definitely can. It's just, I just anticipated that to take on this venture, it's going to take an extreme amount of effort, mentally and physically.
So delegate it.
That's what we have been doing. So right
money,
now,
hire somebody to run the international division, hire someone to run the big box division.
Definitely. So we've been able to do that right now where we've delegated pretty much everything. And so my partner and I, we only work maybe 1 to 2 hours a day. But we figured to get this set up, it might take.
You might have to work like 8 hours a day if you didn't.
Yeah, there would be quite a bit of traveling involved as well, setting up things in different countries. So that's where I was a little bit on the fence with this, because the other opportunity we have right now is.
Okay, I don't want you to. I would not advise my son, who is your age, to look for a life under any scenario where he works 2 hours a day so he can be with his wife and child. I would not advise him to look for that life.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I'm definitely built for that either.
Okay. I don't think you're going to find happiness there.
Yeah, I was going to.
That's
more.
A lot. I'm not talking about 80 hours a week. I'm talking about 40 hours a week.
For sure. The one thing I was a little burnt out with this business. I mean, again, this business has been very fruitful, but I was thinking of resetting and seeing what else.
Yeah, I don't mind you selling and taking a big liquidity event, putting whatever $20 million in your pocket, each you and your partner, or whatever you can get out of this thing, What do you think you can get for it if you sold it?
So right now we've had some offers. They're offering about 3.5, 3.75 on the trailing 12, and we anticipate will be around 2 to 2.2 million by year end. Which after
you're talking about 3x. You're talking about 3x of EBITDA.
Yes.
Okay, so you're talking about $10 million or so, $12 million.
No, it would be on the. So we have about 2. Yeah. You're right. About 3 to 4x. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you're talking about putting $6 million in your pocket. You're not sailing off in the sunset with $6 million, dude. You didn't get $60 million. You got $6. So no, I mean that. All that does is set you up to go play in a different sandbox, and that's okay if you want to go play in a different sandbox. Start your own thing without a partner. Take all this experience and so forth and go try to find something else and take a hot ride on it. There's nothing wrong with selling out. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing bad about it. But like you said, now where am I going to go? I'm 30 years old. I got $6 million in my pocket. You can't quit on that. You shouldn't. You should go be somebody. And so what are we going to be? What do I want to be when I grow up? What do I want to be as a new dad, as a young man walking with the Lord, as a good husband? What do I want to be as a great leader in the marketplace? What do I want to do to take the $6 million, give people employment, provide a good product or service or app or something to revolutionize people's lives? What do I want to be? You start solving that, that gives you a real reason to sell. Don't run from something, run to something.
Got it.
That's what I would do. I like what you're talking about. If you want to stay there, what you're in is not a bad deal. You've got the thing cooking like gas. Now, I will add, international's tougher than you think it is in your brain. We play in that market too. And big box retail is a complete pain in the butt. And it is nothing like e-commerce. Your margins are destroyed when you start talking about the big box, and they got full returns. You can make some money on it, but your hassle factor is going to go up 100x and your profit's not. But it's okay. Go do it. I'm not telling you not to do it, but I'm just telling you it's not. Neither one of those two categories or buckets that you're adding to this great ride you're on are as sweet as the one you're already on. The numbers and margins aren't there, and the hassle factor goes way up. It's okay. We're still working on our international aspects of everything we do. We're still working on. We take some big box retail stuff. You'll see our stuff in Target, that great French store. We screw around with the Walmart, all these people. We deal with them, but they make the money. They just let you be on their shelf. There's not a big woohoo. I'm in Walmart. Believe me. If I wasn't in Walmart, it wouldn't change my life one nickel. But we put it out there because it's good marketing, it's good distribution, and it's good for folks to get the books. So we try to help. And so you're going to be the same thing here. But your margins that you've got now, you're never going to see them in any other space like you see them right now. They're sweet margins. And I'd live there and grow that as much as I could while you're doing these other things. But I think you've done a great job. But don't look for a thing where you don't have to work 40 hours a week and you don't make a contribution to this wonderful world we live in. You are wired to be creative. You are wired to serve. You are wired to bring value to the marketplace. Not doing that will make you want to shoot yourself. You are made to do that. You need to have some kind of a plan to go do that. That's everyone. This idea that we can search out and find a way to sit on our butts and work 2 hours a week or 2 hours a day and be happy, that's not where you find happiness. You find happiness in service. You find happiness in helping other people and lifting up and giving people jobs and changing things and pushing things around the marketplace, doing hard things. That gives you great joy. Doing easy things doesn't give anybody joy. Hey, man, good question. I think you're an impressive young dude, man. I appreciate getting to talk to you. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you being here on the EntreLeadership podcast.